Hi everyone, welcome. And those who are new, thank you for spending a little time with me. If you've never seen me read before, today is your lucky day. I will be reading for the chat in about 10 minutes or so. And if you want to participate, feel free. Uh, as minutes before I came on, I know today is three topics Saturday, but I don't have a second topic. I was busy today doing an event at Macy's, so I don't have a second topic. I before I came, I went on Twitter because I heard something about Giuliani wanting to testify in front of or report to Congress what he has found. But we're going to talk about that in a few minutes. But what I wanted to bring up first, I think, well, I shouldn't be surprised, and I'm not. I was reading that Trump is going to change the gestation period when a woman is pregnant. We have we have an issue, people. So I was cracking up. I thought I would share that at first with everybody. To me, it means that he's really, I'm not surprised, but he's losing his mind. I mean, it's getting worse. So this is the new thing. The second topic I would like to touch about, Giuliani. Intuitively speaking, I think this is going to be such a fiasco. Giuliani, well, Trump said this afternoon because I wasn't home. I saw it. I saw a clip of it a little while ago. According to Trump, Giuliani is going to report to Congress, and Trump feels like Giuliani found quite a bit of information in Ukraine. And intuitively speaking, when Trump said that, my mind went directly when he started the Obama birth certificate story. When he said he had a private investigator, went to Hawaii and found a whole bunch of information, which was a lie. And again, this time, it's a lie on Biden and his family. But if Giuliani were to go in front of Congress to report whatever he's found, I don't see Giuliani going unless they force him, because I don't feel he wants to go. And Giuliani, it feels like to me, is living in denial. As I am saying that, I am seeing a 2x4 falling over his head. So Giuliani has issues. I feel like saying if they were to force him to testify about other things that happened, and he's trying to talk about what he found out, I have never seen people ridiculed in front of Congress, but with Giuliani, I feel that's going to happen. Laughed at. So, well, I might as well tell you what I feel happened in Ukraine, because it's been in the news the past few days. You see, in those countries, they can frame you, they can create all types of, they'll tell lies, basically. That's all it is, to try to frame anyone. That's the way governments and shadowy people like those Giuliani frequents, who Ukrainian officials who the new president basically fired. So what, these people are sick. As I am saying this, they think they would like, since they have a connection with Giuliani, and Giuliani is the president's attorney, they think Trump somehow is going to be able to force Zelensky to rehire them or give them some kind of position in government. And intuitively, that's one thing I feel like I am getting. And two, yes, Giuliani gathered a whole bunch of lies. Okay? And it would be fun. It would be fun to watch him go in front of Congress and try to tell those lies, or even in front of the Senate, because some people. One of the senators who went to Russia last year with John Kennedy, he has I believe he has blue eyes. I can't think of his name right now, but I believe it's Gordon. I can't think of his name right now, but I can see his face, but I can't think of his name. But these people, Kennedy as well. Kennedy is the type of person who will call Giuliani, but it feels like to me by that time, Giuliani will be neutralized. Whatever lies they have concocted, because he's part of the team of mafioso they have in Ukraine to try to frame the Bidens. It's not going to happen. That's my prediction. And if anything, that stuff is going to blow up on Giuliani's face and on Trump's face, because, like when he when he created the birth certificate controversy about Obama, there was nothing behind it. And yes, Trump will pay for all those things. And the other the other thing I feel like saying, you see the way Trump, he was asked yesterday, I believe, was the deadline for him to accept to participate in the impeachment procedure, and he said no, he was not going to. A lot of people think this is a smart thing. What Trump has been doing intuitively, as I'm talking about this and I'm touching with their energy and what they were trying to do there, this thing wasn't planned. What Trump is trying to do is postpone anything he can do with any power invested of him to him, vested to him to faithfully execute our laws. Those powers he's using to push the boundaries, to do things that no other president I've ever done in order for him to be able to get away with his criminal activities. But the notion that he does not want to take part at all in the investigation, and basically there are three independent parts of government, that stuff is going to backfire. It may not happen tomorrow, but people are beginning, or people who voted for him, a lot of them are beginning or have been asking themselves, what is it he's trying to hide? We are going to start hearing people who voted for him are going to start asking those questions, because it's not only us Democrats or liberal who have been asking those questions. People who voted for him will ask those questions as well, because, like I have said before, not everyone who voted for Trump have their heads buried in the sand. So things will change. Okay, and let me make sure because I didn't want to stay too long on Trump today. Okay. And the other thing I wanted to mention, and I predicted that, the investigation that was being conducted by the gentleman I forget his name, he's the Attorney General in Connecticut, that Barr asked him to do. And I knew that's what was going to happen. They were not going to find anything. And again, right before I came on, I heard the IG and that gentleman are going to clear the FBI of any wrongdoing when it comes to setting Trump up or his election, or to blame him for something. They're going to be cleared. And I believe that prediction is on video as well. I said when Barr asked the Attorney General from Connecticut to take charge of, or he put that guy in charge of the investigation, that nothing was going to be found. If anything, it would be against them. So Trump is disappointed, but today he's coming out. He's not going to stop fighting until he gets knocked out. And I feel that's what's going to happen. And the papers, documents, but on top, documents that the courts are going to order him and those who've worked for him to be released. Once that's done, on top of things that are going on today, that will do him in. Okay. I believe that's all I have for today. Now it's the chat's turn to ask personal questions or political questions. Also, I would prefer to stay with relationships and jobs and stuff like that as opposed to health, because I'm not a doctor, people. I wish I were, but it was never my thing. So if you have any questions, please post them. I am going to go looking for questions. All right. Let's see. Karen is saying framing the Biden is a colossal waste of time. It's just a ridiculous show of Trump character. Absolutely, he has no purpose except to criticize his rival. He's a crazy person. Karen, I agree with you. That's why I'm saying, and you know something I wanted to mention. When you go to those countries and you see how government work, people like Giuliani, okay, you are in this, you're an American citizen. You go to those countries and you come back and trying to create a society similar to what's going on in Ukraine and in Russia. To me, this is so bad. It's unbelievable, because that's the way Trump is behaving, lie every day about everything. I remember when I was young, when I was in Haiti, that's all these people do. That's all that Papa Doc used to do. And it's the same thing in Ukraine. Excuse me. And Putin, that's what he does all day. Russians know the government is not telling them the truth. And for Giuliani to go to these countries, he knows exactly what is being done. And for him to have the temerity to accept what Trump, or how Trump and the Republicans, he's a so-called law and order person. He used to be Attorney General of New York, of SDNY. To be part of those people, to me, is worse than anything else, because he would like to create, because that's what Trump is trying to do, to change our form of government. He does not want to answer to anyone, and also to steal, him and his family to be able to steal as much as they possibly can. Unfortunately for him, that's not working, but Giuliani, that's why Giuliani is going to get hit twice as hard for wanting or taking part in what he's doing. He knows what's going on over there in Ukraine, okay? To be willing to collaborate with Trump to make our country like Ukraine and Russia. I find this so revolting. It's unbelievable. So that's one thing. But he's going to fail. Trump is going to fail. Even if they don't fail in the time frame that I say, they will fail. But I don't see how they're going to be able to persist doing what they are doing. Jahan is asking, will info on Biden be real or fake? Absolutely fake. That's why I said at the beginning, and wait a minute, as I am saying this, they had a picture of Biden with an ex-Ukrainian diplomat, and they've already said it in the news, okay? Those people, they just make up stuff. It's just like They might as well go to InfoWar and be a reporter and with that guy, whatever the name of that guy who created InfoWar. It's the same old stuff. Okay, it's all lies. Nothing these people that comes out of the mouth of Giuliani, Trump, not Trump, the Trump family, because they are all liars. The apple does not fall too far from the tree. They are liars. None of them. I don't know about the young one, Baron, but the rest, they are all the same, including Melania. Okay. But I don't see how Baron is going to be able to not to be like his father. Okay. I am looking for questions. Lucky, McLucky is asking, what is up with Nikki Haley with the Confederate flag nonsense? You know, I'm going to tell a story, guys. Not everyone of Indian descent, I'm sure, feels the same way. But I remember when I was growing up in New Rochelle, there were a bunch of Indian physicians there. And at the time, they used to ask people, what race are you? They put white. And also, I was reading for a lady in New York City. She had just came here from India. I think she was probably visiting. And she was talking to me about someone she was in love with. The person is Indian. This lady was so full of herself. I don't even think she realized that I was a black man. And I described, a gentleman with, Caucasian gentleman with brown hair. I said, is this guy after you? She says, yes, but, I don't, I am not attracted to white men. Like, oh my God. It's the way she said it. You could tell it's because she felt she was superior. So I feel like saying, the reason why I'm giving this example is because I am not surprised Nikki Haley feels the Confederate flag is okay. Because it's not that she doesn't understand history. Nikki Haley was born here, or at least she doesn't have an accent like I do. If she wasn't born here and she came here in her late teens, I could say, well, maybe she doesn't know the history of the Confederate flag. Okay? Like, to me, someone who was born here, they find it even more revolting than I would. Okay? Because they can associate the Confederate flag with experiences they have, with things that they have experienced. Me, I don't have those experiences, but after I make sure twice that you are a little bigoted and then you think you're going to attack me, you're going to wish you were never born, and I've done it. So, but the thing is, Nikki Haley, that's how Nikki Haley really feels. That's why she did this. I am sorry. I have met some great Indian people, but there are some like Nikki Haley as well who feels they are superior to others. To me, it's a disaster. Okay, that's Nikki Haley, and I was not surprised. Thank you very much. I don't know who that is. I'm sorry. But the person who asked me that question, that it's because Nikki Haley. Girl, no, thank you very much. I appreciate it. Milu, we all love that purple shirt. Brax, thank you very much. You know how old this thing is? This thing is at least 15 years old. But thank you, I appreciate it. In any event, so it's that sense of superiority that Nikki Haley has twisted. I don't know, but Nikki Haley is a little twisted up here. Okay? Yes. Lucky. That's exactly what I'm trying to explain, but I don't want. I can't repeat what you put down on here. But that's exactly right. She made a huge something out of herself. It was not a smart thing to say at all, because under that flag, on the army used to march carrying that flag. That flag was the flag of an army of people who wanted slavery and other atrocities they have committed on blacks and other, even white people too. If from what I understand, there were some, some, not that many, but some whites as well. So it's not that she doesn't know. I think she slipped a bit. And something else? As I'm saying this, oh God, Trump won by appealing to white nationalists or the KKK, as if those people are going to accept Nikki Haley among the, in the midst. It's not going to happen. So she's thinking of running for president. Okay, I feel that's her way of appealing to these people. It's not going to work. If you know what, I know some people think Nikki Haley is going to get somewhere. My prediction: Nikki Haley is done. Nikki Haley is not going anywhere. She has been she was picked to be something at the UN, whatever that was, portrait she was there. This is it. I hope she looks for a job in the private sector, whoever is going to hire her after that stupid statement she made. It's not happening. So watch. This is it. Okay. That's my 2 cents for today about Nikki Haley. Yeah, that when I saw that, I was let's leave it like that. Okay. Exactly, Patricia. The Confederate flag is not a vote enhancer at all. So, but that's not the only reason I feel she's not going to go any further. There is something, there are some people. Well, I have never seen her astrological chart, so I'll put it this way. Intuitively speaking, I feel like saying she has peaked. Her to be president or anything else, forget it. Okay. Yep, Ian, that's true. Yes, Miss Being Me, I agree. She was there. And yes, I heard that in the news as well, that she was there. But that's before, it's not that because she was governor, she needed votes. Every single person to vote for her. She could not alienate, I'm sorry, the black vote or black and brown vote. Okay? So she did that. I mean, she said it was bad, removed the monuments and flags and whatever else, okay? But now she has higher aspiration than that. So that's why she's talking about the Confederate flag wasn't so bad, or whatever it is that she said, because I don't even want to remember it, okay? This is not going to help her at all. And it's just the aura that I feel when I touch with her. Running for president, it would be interesting to watch her fall flat on her face. So, and no, she's not going to measure up to Kamala Harris or any other, black women, like the lady, I forget her name, I apologize, people, I'm seeing her face as I'm talking about this. She's from Atlanta. She ran for governor. She lost. These people, she can't even come close. She won't even be able to shine the shoes. These women are very bright women. I'm sorry, I don't mean it in a bad way. I'm talking about knowledge, okay? Abilities, the way you can bring people together. That's what I'm talking about. I don't mean it in in any derogatory way. She's a Trumpist, if you will. Okay. So the thing is, the minute she joined the Trump administration, I was surprised myself that she joined. I'm like, boy, what a disaster. If you can, my feeling, intuitively speaking, anyone who accepted to serve in this administration, okay, maybe you made a mistake, but after the first year you didn't leave, it's because you agree with his policies of oppressing people. And when I say oppressing people, if you think, and I told a friend of mine when Trump was running, she's poor, and she was a Trump fanatic. I said, if you think Trump cares about you, you don't have any money. You're greatly mistaken. What I'm saying, that anyone, black, white, purple, or otherwise, you don't have any money, you think Trump is going to save you, forget it. Okay? And the way he treats brown and black people, no. So Nikki Haley and all these people who are still around Trump, they're not going to convince me that, oh, well, they're trying to save the country. That's not true. They all support his policies. That's my, intuitively speaking, that's how I feel. Khan, the gentleman, he was from Wall Street. The name is Khan, Cohn. He's a big, tall guy. He's from Long Island. I forget his first name. But him, I was surprised when he joined the administration. But as we noticed, he left before a year. In fact, he left right. He was a Jewish gentleman. He said he was insulted and disappointed. The way when Trump said there were good people on both sides. I believe the incident that took place in North Carolina, okay, when that young lady got killed, those white supremacists, whatever they were trying to do over there, okay. So these people, they realize, this guy is not who I thought he was, and I do not agree with his policies, so they left. But those who are still hanging in there or part of this administration, or if you join the administration now, it is because, intuitively speaking, when I talk with these people, they feel the same way as Trump, period. They're not going to convince me otherwise. Oops, I'm getting carried away, people. I'm sorry. I am letting it all hang out tonight. Sorry about that. You know, I worked all day, so, I mean, it's okay. I had fun. But when I work like that, the filter comes off. I tell people exactly what I see. Dale is asking, will Ed Snowden ever be able to return home? Well, maybe in his 60s. Right now, if he comes back, he knows he's going to go straight to jail. So I don't think so. Somebody is saying Stephen is asking if his dog is dying. Where's Stephen? Stephen, make sure you take the pup to the doctor. I am not feeling very good about the dog. Whoever dog it is, I can, like I tell everyone, I can mistake time. I mean, obviously, you guys know that. But my prediction will come to pass. Make sure you stay on top of whatever is ailing the dog, please. Okay? All right. Let's see. All right. When Trump, Phyllis is asking, when Trump leaves office, will Pence be president and Nikki Haley be vice president? Phyllis, I don't think so. Pence will become president, but I don't think, like I said, there are other qualified Republican women. And Pence is not like Trump. Yes, he's a sycophant. He has, Pence has higher aspiration as well. Okay, to me, he's just like Trump. Otherwise, he wouldn't be where he is at. But these people think they're serving the country. And Pence, since he joined the Trump team, is a president and waiting. Okay, he wants to be president so bad, he can taste it. Well, he's seeing it every day. So, but I don't feel Pence is going to choose Nikki Haley. There are other better qualified Republican women. And you know something, as I am saying this, Pence took note of the Confederate flag statement that Nikki Haley made. And let me say this. I know, well, I don't, I'm not a fan of Pence, okay? But he's not as crazy as Trump. Yes, he's conservative. He'll do the same stupid Republican things. But he's not going to seek to divide the country the way Trump is doing it, or insult people, then try to denigrate people when basically Trump is projecting. That's how he sees himself. So he's projecting those feelings and attitude and all these things on others. But because of that statement Nikki Haley made, and that there was a big brouhaha about it, I don't feel Trump is even going to give Nikki Haley if I mean, not even a first look. Forget it. She won't even make the list of people he would consider as vice president. If he wants a woman, there are a number of very bright Republican women who have not done anything or say anything as dumb as Nikki Haley. So like I said, nothing on Nikki Haley, but I've known some people who do those things. No, Pence is not gonna. This is a rumor, in fact, that some people felt Trump was going to remove Pence and put Nikki Haley. I didn't think so. I still don't see that happening at all. MK is asking, when will she meet her husband? Let me give you can you please call me, MK, 1 second. I don't know if you have the number that I usually use for this. I don't know the number because I don't use it personally. Okay, 1 second. I'm going to post the number. Please call me. 1 second. I'm grabbing the number. 1 second. Okay. Okay, I had to clear my throat there. I spoke all day. Okay, MK. Yes, MK, can you please call me? He's trying to flush. Girl No is saying, I don't know who Girl No is referring to, but either or they are busy trying to flush evidence because they can't figure out how to use a shredder. Girl, no, I don't know what you are referring to there, but I looked at the screen. Oh, I know, because you are below. Your name is right below Dale Layden, who asked me a question. Will Ed Snow? Okay, I answered that question already. MK, can you please call me? I posted the number. Okay. Other than that, oh my God, it's 6:30 already. If you don't call, I'm going to have to go, Miss Being Me. Okay, I answered that question. Let's see what will happen. Yeah, Tracy, I feel Congress. Yes, this is so crazy. I'm sorry, people. I just jumped on it because it's been bothering me. Tracy is asking what will happen with food stamp cuts. I feel Congress is going to step in and do something about this. Oh, yes. I mean, people, we are dealing with, a Republican president and the Senate is Republican. So, and this is part of Ryan's policies. Cut Social Security, cut Medicare, Medicaid, safety net for the poor or those, who don't have very much. That's their motto, and keep giving tax cuts to the super wealthy. This policy is not, Trump as we, he has been proven to us for over the past year, he's a cold-hearted guy. Okay, he doesn't care. Like I said, if you don't have any money and you think Trump is going to like you, you have a problem. Okay, so he doesn't care. He doesn't see people as these people are people. Okay, people who need help every once in a while. Okay, to get back on their feet if they lost their jobs. And also, just like that kid, I'm sorry, I forgot to mention this today because it bothers me as well. The 16-year-old Honduran who died in a cell, okay, in detention after he surrendered to ICE. Okay, there is video of it on Twitter. No, I did not watch the video because it's too painful. Okay, but all these things will come back to bite those in this administration, from Trump and others who are responsible for this kid's death. Can you imagine being 16? Well, I can put myself in his shoes very easily. And to die in a cold cement floor in a country as rich as ours. So yeah, all these things are on Trump's hands. So, but food stamp will be back. These guys, they don't care about anyone except for their rich friends. But Congress will step in. I feel Nancy Pelosi. Well, thank God the Democratic leadership will do something about it. I don't know exactly what, and I don't know how because I'm not familiar with these things. But yes, they will cut it. But Congress is going to do something. That's what I feel. Okay. I believe that's it, people. Time went by very fast. Let's see. I'm going to answer one more question. Crystal Blue is saying she's at a standstill in her career. So I signed up for a data scientist bootcamp. Will I be successful? Data? Yes, absolutely. Go for it, Crystal. And also, you know what? A lot of people fail because they feel like they're at a standstill at their careers. Something is wrong. No. Okay? Maybe it's the universe that's pushing you, that, say, for example, to take action, do something else. But yes, I do feel you can't go wrong if you are a data scientist. So please, absolutely go for it. Okay? And for me as well, I'll give you my example. I was not supposed to be in the corporate world, but we are crazy. I wanted to be a high-flying manager. I thought I was going to make it. But I was told I was supposed to do this since after I graduated from college, and I said that's never going to happen. Look at me, I lost that whatever dream I was chasing because it was never mine or supposed to be for me. And I am doing this, and I'm happier than I have ever been. So don't feel bad. Don't get frustrated with yourself. You're going to make it, okay? Hi, this is me, Lou. Hello.
Hello?
Hi. This is me, Lou. How are you?
Lou.
Hi. Okay, what was your... Who is this, please?
I want to know... Huh?
Who is this, please?
What's my name?
No, who is this? Because I don't remember. Did you have a question? Did you post a question?
Yeah. Yes. I want to know how to make an appointment.
Oh, can you please send me an email?
Just send your email?
Yeah, please.
Okay.
Okay.
Make an appointment like that way?
Absolutely.
Okay. Thank
Okay, you're very welcome. Good luck. God bless. Bye-bye.
you. Bye.
Okay, friends. Time's up. It went by very fast. Faster than I thought. And maybe I spoke a little too much. And for those who are new, please subscribe if you like the channel. And also tap the bell in order for you to be notified when I am online. Again, everyone, thank you for spending some time with me. I will see you Monday. Tomorrow I'm off. Yeah! Bye.